Obesity is one of the most urgent health challenges of our time, affecting over 890 million people worldwide. It dramatically increases the risk of type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, and certain cancers. Despite the recent success of incretin-based drugs like Ozempic, there remains a large unmet clinical need. Many patients do not respond, there may be side effects, and long-term solutions are limited. At the center of this problem are adipocytes, specialized cells that store fat and regulate metabolism, the process by which our bodies convert food into energy.
Most of our fat is white fat, which stores calories for future use. When we take in more calories than we burn, white fat accumulates, which leads to obesity.
In contrast, brown fat burns energy to produce heat when we are cold. Under certain conditions, such as cold exposure or exercise, some white fat can transform and take on brown-like properties, a process called browning. Triggering this shift could help the body burn more energy and combat obesity.
But there's another side to the story. When fat cells don't form or differentiate properly, fat can spill over into other tissues, such as liver and muscle. This is a dangerous process known as ectopic fat deposition. This contributes to metabolic diseases like insulin resistance and lipodystrophy, where abnormal fat distribution itself drives health problems.
In this sense, both the ability of cells to store fat safely, the adipogenic shift, and to burn fat efficiently, the thermogenic shift, are crucial for maintaining metabolic health.
Recent advances in single-cell transcriptomics have unexpectedly revealed that fat cells exist in many different states, but the factors that determine whether they store energy or burn it are still poorly understood. By combining single-cell data with gene perturbation experiments, researchers can begin to map the pathways that push fat cells toward energy storing, adipogenic, or energy burning, thermogenic roles. The challenge is really scale. Thousands of genes can be individually perturbed, and millions of possible multi-gene combinations can be made. Far too many to test one by one in the lab. That's where machine learning and you can help.
The goal here is to predict how specific gene perturbations influence the fate of fat cells, whether they differentiate into energy-storing white adipocytes or shift toward energy-expending states. By identifying the most promising genetic switches and combinations, your work could accelerate the discovery of new molecular pathways for treating obesity and metabolic disease.
This is where you come in. We need algorithms that can predict the effects of single gene perturbations, predict the effects of combinations of perturbations, capturing how genes interact with one another, and propose new gene combinations that are most likely to shift fat cells toward adipogenic or thermogenic states.
The top predictions will be tested in the lab at the Broad Institute, meaning that your algorithms could directly guide biological discovery in obesity research.
The Eric and Wendy Schmidt Center and the Broad Diabetes Initiative, along with Massachusetts General Hospital, Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, and Crunch DAO are proud to host the Obesity Machine Learning competition, Tackling Metabolic Diseases. This is part of our annual series of machine learning challenges that unite the global community to address urgent biomedical problems.
The beauty of machine learning challenges is the collective intelligence they inspire. By bringing together experts with different backgrounds from academia, industry, and beyond, we accelerate scientific progress far beyond what any single lab could achieve.
Last year, nearly 1,000 participants from over 60 countries joined our autoimmune disease challenge. This year, we invite you to take part in a challenge that tackles one of the world's fastest growing health concerns, obesity and metabolic disease.
What makes this challenge unique is that the winning models won't stop at prediction. Top submissions will be experimentally validated in the lab, which means that your algorithms could directly guide biological discovery, opening the door to new strategies for tackling obesity and metabolic disease.
Do you need a biology background? Not at all. We'll provide a crash course in the relevant biology along with all the data sets you need. All that's missing is really you and your algorithms.
The competition launches in December 2025. Monetary prizes will be awarded, And all code, data, and algorithms will be made open source for community use. Our annual machine learning challenges have already brought together a vibrant global community of problem solvers, and we hope you will be part of this next breakthrough. Join us for the Obesity Machine Learning competition, Tackling Metabolic Diseases. Your ideas could help uncover new strategies to combat one of the greatest health challenges of our time. Visit the Eric and Wendy Schmidt Center website today to register.